Hello, welcome back to the channel, and this is a channel where we give you reviews, playthroughs, unboxings. We generally like to talk a load of bollocks about tabletop gaming in general, and in this video we're going to be talking about a dexterity game called Klask. And in this game you'll be knocking a ball backwards and forwards, trying to score a goal, and at the same time trying to avoid the pitfalls that might gift your opponents some points. So remember, if you're new here, then please consider subscribing to this channel, leave a comment, like and all that shit, and we'll see you after this. Bollocks. So, Klask, how'd you play this game? So Klask is a dexterity game in the vein of air hockey, right? You'll take the board, you'll stick it on the table, and you'll take the magnetic poles, put one bit of it under the table, you put the other bit on top of the table, and they should clasp together so that you can move them around without them falling apart, right? You'll do this for both players, and then you'll take the ball and you'll put it in one of the starting areas in the corner of the board. You'll also take these little white nugget things and you'll place one on each of the spots on the board. You'll get the scoring disc and you'll place it on the 0 space on the side of the board, right? So you'll choose a player to go first, and then they will knock the ball to the other side, and you'll be going backwards and forwards trying to score a point. You'll score a point if you get the ball into your opponent's goal, which is the little circular recess on their side of the pitch. You'll get a point if your opponent pulls their stick into their goal, and you'll also get a point if your opponent has 2 of the magnetic nuggets stuck to their stick. Right, if the ball flies off the court, then your opponent will get a point, and the first player to get 6 points will be the winner of Klask. So what do we like about Klask? So the first thing that we really like about this game is that it's a really fast-paced experience, right? It's nothing better than getting involved in one of those semi-long rallies. I mean, they don't last that long, do they? Because somebody will always score eventually. The fact is that when you go into the full-blown Pong-style rally, then there is this really exciting feeling of being able to bash the ball back to your opponent, trying to evade what they think was their killer shot. There's loads of these sort of air hockey type games out there, but Klask is one of the better ones because it takes place on such a small board, and that makes it really fast paced. So next thing we like about Klask is that there's so many different ways to score points in there. You can lure your opponent to their doom by trying to get them to pull their stick into their own toilet bowl, and you've also got to be wary about their nuggets. So not only can you knock the nuggets towards your opponent, but if you can get the ball into a position where those nuggets are, then they're going to find it very difficult to avoid them, right? So yeah, there's loads of different ways to score, and it's not just a case of scoring a goal like in a lot of these dexterity games, right? So the final thing that we like about Klask is that you sort of get the feeling that you are improving every time you play this game, right? Because the game relies on trying to find out the best angle to score a goal, right? Or to score points. This sort of rule is generally found in other games like snooker and air hockey, shuffle puck and all those sort of things. And a lot of people sort of criticise this rule, don't they? Where if you can memorise the angles on the side of the table of the playing area, then you're going to score a goal every time. Well, we haven't actually found that, so that's better for us. So we're always searching for that best angle, the correct speed to hit the ball at, and the angle that you're going to hit the ball at is going to change the variables, right? So there's this constant battle with yourself to try and get all these variables into a shot that is going to score a point, yeah, and we really like that. I mean, we've been playing this since it come out years ago, and we're still playing it now, so yeah, it doesn't get boring in that sense. So what don't we like about Klask? So the first thing that we don't like about it is it's quite a big sodding box, isn't it? I mean, you're going to have quite a bit of storage space to put this away, right? It doesn't come apart, which is probably a good thing. But where we've got a lot of these type of oversized dexterity games, we've had to sort of dump it in the garage, and it's sort of away from everything else, and we're running out of space, yeah. So if you're thinking about getting this one, just be mindful that the box is pretty bloody big. So the next thing we don't like about Klask is the more you play it, the more the blue surface tends to wear off. Okay, it's going to take a little while to do that, but this sort of game is going to be something that's going to stay with you for a very long time. So eventually the blue playing surface is going to wear out. We're already starting to see on our copy like marks where the blue playing surface is rubbing away, and it's just a little bit disappointing that this isn't a little bit more robust. You could also see that the build quality is just bits of plywood that are sort of stuck together with glue or nailed together, and whilst it's okay for the money, it just seems that maybe the quality of the production is a little bit lacking. So to summarise, is Klask still worth your time and bother several years after it was first released? So we are going to say absolutely yes, this is one of the best dexterity games and probably one of the best two-player games you can get at this moment in time. We absolutely love this game. It's just an eternal game, isn't it? If you pick up a copy of this, you're going to be playing this for a very, very long time, right? Everybody we have played this with enjoys playing this game. There is a 4-player version of this. We haven't played it, but we have read that it sort of isn't that great, so we'll just make do with the 2-player version because that gives me sort of like that cocaine buzz, you know. So there you go, that's Klask. Remember, if you're new here, please consider subscribing to this channel. Leave a comment in that section down below, hit a like button, all that bullshit. We'll see you next Tuesday.